Hi, Sunday School. What holiday is coming up? I think you said it, Halloween, and you're right. But don't forget All Saints' Day and the Day of the Dead. Today, my little trick-or-treaters, we're going to get the 411 information on all three. Long time ago, before Jesus Christ was even born, the people, the Celtics, not these guys, not the basketball team, but the Celtics from Europe celebrated a great harvest and held a ceremony in preparation for the next year's harvest. They called this tradition Samhain. They believed that on the last night of October, the ghosts of the dead would roam the earth together as zombies, goblins, witches, fairies, imps, Vikings. Well, we got to represent, right, girls? The villagers then prepared good food and prepared shelter so that the evil spirits would not cast spells or haunt them. This was the beginning of trick or treat, a time where people would wear masks to scare away evildoers and sometimes dress as those who had died. They would march out the evil spirits from their homes. This tradition became more like a feast, a huge community party as times went by. It shouldn't be noted that the Irish carved turnips. This is a turnip. Beets. This is a beet. On Punky Night and made them into lanterns to light their march. Later, the Irish and the Scots who came to America brought these traditions with them, but replacing the turnips and beets with pumpkins. Afterwards, early Christians, 834 AD, created a substitute for this somewhat scary tradition and changed the focus on celebrating their good and kind works. They too would have large community feasts and celebrate in honor of these saints, often dressed up one Francis, John, Mary, Joan of Arc by wearing costumes. They would often collect gifts, food, and money for the poor. They called this Hallowed Eve, the night before All Saints' Day. In recent times, some Christians, like us, celebrate All Saints' Days on November 1st, and we honor those church members who died during the year. First, there's a special prayers and stories told about how these saints lived their lives in a way Jesus taught us. Often, a celebration of their lives are offered with more stories, cake, and punch, or even a special meal. Sometimes some churches celebrate what they called living saints, people who are alive and doing good works and deeds like Jesus taught us, to love one another. Who's your living saint and why? Hold on, because we can't forget Dies Myrtus, the Day of the Dead, or should I say, the Days of the Dead. This 3-day Mexican holiday celebrate throughout Mexico starts October 31st. Just like Halloween, this multi-day holiday is when family and friends gather together to pray for, remember, and celebrate friends and family members who have died. Mexicans view this not as a day of sadness, but a day of celebration. So no crying here. The celebration includes the creation of home altars, preparing a favored feast of those who died, and visiting their graves and leaving them gifts at the gravesite. They also create sugar skulls, which I have here. This holiday is seen as a celebration of unity based on the Native American traditions. Happy Halloween! Happy All Saints Day! Celebrar! And this is my Sunday school. Happy Halloween. Please, this is a reminder. If you're going trick-or-treating, make sure you wear your safety mask over your face, also over your nose. Stay with your group. Inspect your candy with the grown-up. Please wipe down your candy wrappers and enjoy your candy. Let us have prayer. Dear Jesus, continue to walk with us, providing the good feelings that we're never alone. We give thanks for our families, friends, our schools, St. John's, and all the saints in our lives, past or present. Amen.